2 years ago, I started filming a documentary about the Moab 240, and tonight is the first time anybody's going to see it. Cinema. I am so nervous right now. Dude, for context, this is crazy because this was completely self-funded, and to do something like this took months of planning. Like, this was a crazy endeavor, and you don't know if it's even gonna work when you play it on the screen. You don't know if people are gonna show up or even care about what you've made, and to have a completely sold out theater of people that care about this and are here to support is an absolutely insane feeling, but it is kind of a nerve-wracking feeling because I'm still not 100% sure that it's gonna work on the screen. So it is to be determined, but very excited to premiere this to the world and let people see the final product.
We made it. We drove all the way from the Southwest, Arizona, just to be here today.
Yeah. Broke down a couple times. A few tears were shed.
We wouldn't miss it.
We weren't missing this show.
Yeah.
It was only a matter of time before Kyle made it to the big screen, and you know what? We're super proud of him, and I can't wait to see the show. It's going to be awesome.
What's going on, y'all? Here we are, third dog premiere, March 22nd, 2026. First of many.
Okay, so we are about a week out from the Dirt Dog film premiere, and I'm actually just headed to Landmark Cinemas now, which is where I'm premiering the film. And I need to test this out to make sure it actually works. I have never done anything like this before, and I've never premiered a film at an actual movie theater, so I need to make sure that this file that I've sent them actually works in their system. They ingested the film into their system yesterday, to my knowledge, and today we're just testing it out to make sure the audio sounds good, to make sure the video looks good. And I don't know if I'm gonna have another opportunity to test it before the actual premiere night. And this is a sold out event, and it has been for a while, so there's a lot riding on this obviously working, and not knowing if it's gonna work or not has been driving me crazy. So I am hopeful and optimistic that it will work. I mean, I did a lot of research and things to figure out how to do this and make sure it will work, but again, you just don't know, and that unknown is a little bit scary. So I'm a few minutes away from there now. I'm meeting Joe, who has been my partner in making this whole thing happen, and I guess we're gonna find out if this works or not. A digital cinema package, or a DCP, is basically how you deliver your film to a movie theater. I use a program called DCP-O-Matic, and you basically just put your video file into it, and it spits out a bunch of folders, scripts, and metadata to then ingest into the theater's projection system. It's crazy seeing what, like, the theater's this big, and it's just wild.
You live in a space that was one beyond. Yeah! You've survived the most dangerous stretch of ocean in the world.
Yo, bro!
You've cycled the entire continent of Africa.
Oh,
Your life is built around pushing yourself further than most are willing to go.
Bro!
Now what are you chasing? More.
This is something I wanted to do since I started my filmmaking career 10 years ago, and I never thought that I'd have a film premiering in a theater in front of a sold-out crowd. Most of my work just lives on YouTube, so going from that to a full theatrical premiere, there's so much that can go wrong. Not knowing if it'll look or sound the way it did on my computer is stressful enough, but knowing that if something doesn't work today, there's no way to fix it before the screening. That's a whole different level of pressure.
So I think it was more about redemption for sure.
All right, let's let the people in. Come on.
Woo! Dirt dog, let's go!
Many years ago, when Kyle was about 4, he had a birthday party, and somebody gave him a little Pokemon camera. And we went to Florida one time, and there was a parade, and he was taking the pictures of the parade, and it was a big long float that was going by, and I see the way he's looking at the float, and I said to him, you should move your camera over because you're just taking a picture of the middle of it. And he said, no, what I'm doing is I'm taking the picture of the dragon in 3 pictures, and then I can put the 3 pictures together. And it just blew me away at that point. You know, he's 4 years old, and he came up with that, and it was incredible. So then, you know, several years later, he went to Banff and for the summer working, and we were always seeing on his social media all these beautiful pictures, and then we thought, well, maybe we'll get him a camera for Christmas that year. And we got him a camera, and then he just...
That was the beginning of it all.
He just
took off,
gravitated to the camera, and you know, within a few months he had outgrown the camera, which we thought was a really good camera at the time. And it just blows me away because he's always been the type of guy that whatever he does, he gives everything he has to any project or anything that he's working on. But he's so driven.
Done such an incredible job with everything, and his attention to detail and willingness to take on any job, and no matter the risk. And there's been some pretty crazy ones that he's done, but his outcome on all of them is always, you know, amazing.
Yeah, I'm stoked for this. It's definitely Kyle's first of many, and I'm sure it's going to be freaking amazing.
And Mark, man, who's doing this? No one.
It's just crazy when you come to something like this and you get, you know, full theater of people to come see something that you've made, and you don't even know if it's going to work. You don't know how they're going to react to it. You're seeing them in person. You never see people in person react to things that you make. They see it online and then, you know, it's good, or they don't like it and they turn it off. But seeing it in person is crazy because everyone is reacting to me live, and I have to hear people's reactions to certain moments. So, yeah, the panic right now, man. Okay.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to the premiere of Dirt Dog. Y'all been waiting long enough. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Joe. I was out with Kyle on the second attempt back in Moab, and I also helped coordinate the event tonight. So on behalf of Kyle, Emma, and myself, thank y'all for coming out tonight. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, all love. So please sit back, enjoy. I truly believe this is Kyle's best work. So yeah, without further ado, I want to bring up the man, the brain behind the documentary. Y'all know him. Put your hands together for the one and only Kyle Poole.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is surreal. But I just want to thank everyone for being here. This is, you know, I think as every filmmaker would dream of having something that they make premiere in a theater like this. So seeing everyone here supporting is awesome. I just want to thank Joe as well for being a part of, you know, the filming of this and coordinating. And during the actual process of filming this, I was very sick in Moab, so he was a huge help during that. Also Emma for, you know, supporting me at home, and also I put her in some choice situations, getting some shots for this. We climbed a mountain in a blizzard. We put this together over the course of the last 2 years. We actually didn't even know if we were going to be going back to film it again. And when we got the green light that we were doing that, it was great because, you know, we wanted to be able to finish the project. Otherwise it would have just sat on a hard drive and nothing would have been made. So being here and seeing all this is, like I said, just a surreal feeling. And yeah, I just want everyone to enjoy the film, and hopefully it works. This event felt like a full circle moment, and I'm not even sure that I realized that at the time. I've been making videos and taking photos for about 10 years now, and I've never imagined this would become my career. There are certain moments in life that you never forget, usually the first. Your first car, your first job, your first camera, your first gig, and now my first premiere. those moments carry something with them. Excitement, a shift in direction, a kind of freedom that you've never felt before, or sometimes a sense of validation for all the work that it took to actually get there. And now I'm sitting here in a theater watching the film that I made, surrounded by people who showed up to support me, and I don't even know how to feel. It's completely unfamiliar, but it's something I know I'll carry with me for the rest of my life.
Thank you guys so much for being here. This is, kind of a dream for every filmmaker, like I said, but to have everyone here supporting me and supporting me throughout my journey of being a filmmaker and everything, it means a lot to see everyone here and hear people laughing. It's always weird, like, seeing something that you've made, but yeah, just very grateful for everyone who came out. Thanks for being here,
We're about to go to Wander Experience, get a couple drinks, celebrate, come through.
So dope! Let's go!
All right, we are here at Wandering Spirits. This is for the after party of the event, and yeah, it still feels crazy that we just premiered something in a theater. We had a sold-out show. It's such a surreal feeling as a filmmaker to get to experience something like this. Even if it's not premiering something in a theater and it's just having some people over and watching it on your own TV, it's really incredible to see and share it with other people. In the filmmaking process, there's a team involved, but in a lot of aspects, you're by yourself. You're sitting and editing this for 10 hours a day for 3 months, and you're just doing it by yourself. You don't get to let anyone see it. Then it's done, you post it on YouTube and the world sees it, but you don't see their reaction. You don't see how they feel in that moment. And to see moments where I knew that there'd be laughter, see people laugh, and then see moments where it would be a little more like intense and people are like on the edge of their seat. It's just a cool feeling to see, and I'm just really grateful that I got to do this and for more in the future, but let's go have a drink.
I've been working with Kyle for 3 years now, and he always seems to amaze me. This was one of his best videos to date, and he's worked on a lot of my projects, and I'm just really impressed with what he can do.
Just loved everything about it. It was just, it was a fantastic way to spend the evening.
This is who he is. This is honestly what he's always talked about, been passionate about, and like to see it from ground level all the way to here. Again, I wasn't behind the scenes or any of that nature, but just knowing Kyle, having worked with Kyle, cleaning cars, like neither of us should have had that job. Like covered in tattoos, walking into a Mercedes-Benz dealership, it was so hilarious. And it's like, you want to pick us two to clean your expensive $100,000+ cars, but from the very first day and all the times we had out together, some crazy nights, all the effort and things he put into his videography and his photography, like it's surreal. Like it's dope. And like that film project, I was like, not to take anything away from Nick and the 240, but like he put a lot of work into it as well, and just super excited.